that way, and we want to protect our farmers. As uncertainty continues in the cattle business, the American Simmental Association announces a new member relief package, giving back more than $280,000 to ranchers, working to keep the industry progressing. Association Director of Commercial and Industry Relations or Operations, Kemp, joins us now with the latest on that program. And Chip, thanks for chatting with us today. Bring us up to speed on this relief package. How exactly did this come about?
Janet, thank you. It came about by the fact that our trustees were together in the last number of weeks and really came to the point that it's time for us to leverage some of the resources that we've accumulated through the work of our membership, and it's time to help them in this time of crisis.
So how do producers qualify for this program?
Well, for those of you who aren't terribly familiar with the ASA, it's a commercially focused paid-centered breed association, and our success, our financial position has really been built by the success and the genetic focus of our membership. And so how do they participate? Well, it's meant to be quite simple. What we have done is we went back and we looked at the expenses an individual member had in fiscal year 2019 for registration fees, transfer fees, and total herd enrollment fees. And then we went ahead and turned and took a portion of that and allocated it towards fiscal 21, which starts here in July. So the member really has to do fairly little. What they'll find is around July 1, as they go to our online portal that they use frequently, they will see their allotment will populate there. And as they utilize our resources, as they transfer cattle, as they register cattle, as they work in our total herd enrollment system in 21, they will just work their expenses against that allotment. They really have to do nothing. It's tended behind the scenes.
How do you believe that this outlook, what is the outlook rather for the Simmental breed and also the beef business as we move forward maybe in the short term?
Well, we all know that agriculturalists know how to deal and face with adversity. So in the short term, I think there's no question the next number of months are going to pose some challenges and hurdles as we all find different methods to navigate. But as we're vested in the beef business, they're really the long term, the long game for genetics is the key to the beef business. And so beef producers will do what they always do. We'll get sharper and we'll hone in on those metrics that aid us in ensuring long-term success for our own operations, for our commercial clients, and for the beef business at large. And so we're going to have some trials here in the near term, but on the backside of this, I'd wager we're going to have an even more impressive, leaner, more nimble supply of superior genetics that are going to continue to impart for profit for decades to come.
All right, Chip, thank you very much for your insight today. We appreciate it. Chip Kemp, he's with the American Simmental Association. You can go online to simmental.org for additional information on the program. Well, some producers have had to cull animals backed up on farms. Iowa Representative Steve King is working on a bill to compensate pork producers retroactively for animals that couldn't make it to market. In other news, Vietnam opens its market to U.S. sorghum.